Welcome back to our podcast. This is Tada Kenya podcast and I'm your host Maureen Salim, and today we'll be doing awareness, we'll be creating awareness on suicide prevention, be it that it's September Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and we have our very own here. I'll let her introduce herself before we continue. Karibu.
Asante sana Salim. This is Defense Mdawida, practicing counseling psychology, and I'm in Stada, Kenya currently.
Sawa, asante. So before we dive into the discussion, for the benefits of our viewers, maybe if you can tell us, what is suicide?
Suicide is an act of self-harm which is lethal and with the intention of killing yourself, like you permanently execute yourself from the planet Earth.
Then what is suicide prevention?
Suicide prevention, these are acts or measurements made to prevent the suicide ideation in a community or in individual. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for making it simple for our viewers. So before one gets to have suicidal thoughts, what are some of the contributing factors? Or we don't have any contributing factors, you just wake up one day and you're like, I want to kill myself. Do we have any contributing factors?
Actually, yes. The contributing factors might be mental health disorders, conditions such as depression. That is the psychological aspect of it. There are some factors, let's say the physical ones, being involved in an accident and then you acquire disability, which can trigger one to want to end their lives. Another factor, we can say the life triggers, life situations, relationship issues.
What kind of relationships? Is it family?
Emotional, can be emotional. Even family dynamics can contribute to one wanting to commit suicide or to have suicidal ideations. Yeah.
Let's talk about signs. Do we have signs?
Yeah, there are some quite number of early warning signs. I can put them in, I can categorize them in some format. Let me say the emotional ones, and some can be behavioral. Another one can be life events, triggers. Okay, let me explore more on, let's say the emotional ones. You might find someone having social withdrawal symptoms. He just like to stay alone. The behavioral one, one can start talking about the suicidal ideation. Like, mi sioni kama nitatoboa next week. That aspect. Another one can be giving out your belongings to people. You just give out your piece, let's say piece of land, unaambia mtu chukua tu hii, mimi sioni kama itanisaidia kesho. Those are some of the warning signs of behavioral aspect of it. Another thing we can say, the life event ones, being diagnosed with a chronic illness, a sudden one, and then you have financial constraints, hauna mbele wala nyuma. That will can enable one to think about suicide. Yeah.
You've mentioned something, ukisema mimi sioni kama nitafika kesho, and most people make, like, they have jokes and they make fun of it, and they be like, mimi sioni kama nitafika kesho. Should we be worried?
Yeah, actually, someone like that, you're supposed to be considerate of them, being that akisha kwambia mimi sioni kama nitafika kesho.
But anasema because maybe they're tired, or maybe they're exhausted from something they did during the day, and they're like, nimechoka, mimi sioni kama nitafika kesho. Is it a red flag?
Yeah, it's kind of a red flag, and as a friend, you should be an empathetic listener and listen to their traumas or whatever their challenges are, and try to talk them out of it. Yeah.
So in the years of your practice, what are the statistics when it comes to the male and the female gender when it comes to the cases you've handled?
Actually, the cases I've handled about suicidal ideation patients or client, I'll talk of, I've had more of men trying to commit suicide. Men tend to build up the emotions inward. They don't share the experience out. And they have this stereotype like, mimi ni mwanaume sifai kuonyesha my weakness, data subia kiume one. They wanajionyesha kwamba they are strong outside, but inside they are very weak. So mostly they don't share the experience. And that can elaborate one to have those suicidal ideations.
So is it possible for someone who had suicidal ideations for that idea to be recurrent in their mind, or is it something that comes once and it's gone when you talk to someone or when you take some meds?
Actually, one might have those experiences for some time, but after, let's say, proper intervention plans, and maybe seeking help, one might be able to come out from the ideation aspect of it.
Do you think your community is doing enough to prevent suicide?
At the community level, I can say they're doing their best to curb that through community intervention programs, through safety places, and through, I can say, like organization like this STADA. They're really trying to bring their awareness on board to their community and at large.
Let me take you back in terms of career. What are some of your experiences when it comes to dealing with clients who had like suicidal ideology?
Actually, Salim, I had one client who had the suicidal ideation aspect of it. I was new in the field and I practiced referral. It was too intense for me and I was new in the field, So I practiced referral to a more certified trauma counselor.
Let me ask you at a personal level. Did you experience any challenges? And if at all you had any challenges, you said you referred the client to another facility. Maybe you just talk of the challenges or maybe gaps.
The gaps that
that are there.
The field has. I can say the limited resources that will elaborate the screening aspect of it. There is lack of certified professional counselors. That is the second. Another thing is there is limited access to mental health services in most facilities or organizations.
So earlier we had a conversation with one of the survivors, Betty, not her real name. And according to Betty, some of the contributing factors were like family issues and all that. So do you think at the family level, does the family play a key role in maybe contributing to some of these suicidal cases or suicidal ideologies?
Family dynamics or family support and all that matters to an individual upbringing. And it play like, let's say, the foundation of how an individual will perceive his thoughts throughout the entire life.
So family plays a key role in nurturing an individual's life. Wow. So to our viewers or to our audience who are watching, maybe a piece of advice or something that you can talk to them at a professional level when it comes to suicide, and how they can prevent it, how to navigate and find their way out of it.
I'll encourage everyone to practice being an open-minded person. Usiogope shame or guilt. You can always seek help from professionals like the therapist or mental health coaches that will enable you to be light-minded.
When it comes to mental health at large and suicide prevention, paint a picture of the world you'll want to see in the next 3 years.
In the next 3 years.
Or in the next 4 years or forever or infinity. Yeah.
To me, I'd like to see a world where there is a safety place of individuals to come and talk about the experiences without fear, without being judged.
As we wrap up, one last word of encouragement, and just to tell our viewers that it's okay not to be okay, it's okay to share and all that.
Actually, it's okay not to be okay and to share your experiences, and let's practice mindfulness in day-to-day life.
That is all from us at Stada Kenya, and we hope that you've had an entertaining and educative session. Feel free to share your experience and keep the comment section active. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Bye. See you next time.